Hello, and welcome back to Inquire and Inspire. I'm your host, Jasmine Velasco, and today we have a very special guest joining us for the first time. She's a psychologist and media expert with a unique perspective on how modern media influences our emotions and perceptions. Please, welcome Professor Luna Bright to the show. Luna, it's so great to have you here.
Thank you so much, Jasmine. I'm thrilled to be here. This is such an important topic because so many people don't realize the subtle, and sometimes not so subtle, ways in which the media manipulates our emotions. Fear is a powerful tool, and when it's wielded by those with a vested interest, it can control the masses. Let's shed some light on this shadowy practice.
Absolutely, Luna. Let's start with the basics. How does the media use fear to control the narrative?
Well, Jasmine, it all boils down to one thing. Fear sells. Fear keeps people glued to their screens, whether it's the nightly news, social media, or a podcast claiming to reveal hidden truths. The more scared people are, the more they consume, and the more they consume, the more money these media outlets make. But there's more to it. Many of these outlets are owned by large corporations with their own agendas. They're not just selling fear, they're selling control.
That's a good point, Luna. Who really owns these networks? Can you give us some examples?
Unfortunately, we can't name them on the show, but they are the major TV stations or channels many of you subscribe to, multiple news networks, TV channels, and radio stations. They have a vested interest in controlling what you see, hear, and ultimately believe. And it doesn't stop at traditional media. Online platforms and even some podcast influencers are part of this game, especially those sponsored to push certain narratives. Remember, always follow the money.
Absolutely, Luna. And it's not just the big networks, is it? Even independent podcasts and influencers can be influenced if they're getting sponsorships from certain companies. It's scary to think how much misinformation could be out there.
Exactly, Jasmine. We need to be very careful about the sources we trust. Just because someone claims to be independent doesn't mean they're not influenced. Sponsored content is often presented as genuine opinion, but it can be anything but. Listeners need to develop a critical ear and question the motivations behind what they're being told. Who benefits from your fear? Who gains from your mistrust?
That's such valuable advice, Luna. And to all our listeners, we want to hear your thoughts and questions on this. You can call in and leave a voicemail at 1-855-585-27646. That's 1-855-8-JASMINE. Quote the episode and direct your question to Luna, and we'll do our best to provide the answers on air. Some of your voicemails might even be featured as an MP3, or we'll read your question on the show.
I can't wait to hear what our listeners have to say. Remember, the first step to breaking free from the media's grip is awareness. So call in, share your stories, ask your questions, and let's start a real conversation.
Yes, let's do that. And Luna, before we open the lines, can you give us a few tips on how to protect ourselves from falling into this fear trap?
Of course. First, limit your media consumption. It's easy to get caught up in the 24-hour news cycle, but most of it is designed to keep you hooked, not informed. Second, diversify your sources. Don't just rely on one news outlet or one podcast. Seek out multiple perspectives. And finally, take a break from it all. Turn off the media and turn on the music. Relax, breathe, and reconnect with what really matters. Fear shouldn't be your default setting.
Beautifully said, Luna. I hope our listeners take that to heart. We're not taking live calls today, but we're excited to feature your thoughts and questions in the next episode. So, leave us a voicemail, and you might just hear your voice on Inquire and Inspire. Stay tuned, and thanks for joining us, Luna.
Thank you, Jasmine. It's been a pleasure.
You're listening to Inquire and Inspire with Jasmine Velasco and our special guest, Professor Luna Bright. Call us at 1-855-585-27646 and let's keep this conversation going. Leave your message, and we'll feature you in the next episode, where Professor Luna Bright can answer your questions. Remember, your messages can be played on air or transcribed and read by me or one of our guests. so don't forget to quote the episode.